Happy Thursday. Hello, hello. How are you this Thursday evening? Hi, Nancy. Hi, Sue. Welcome. I am just checking here who all is coming and popping on. I did forget to turn my volume, so if I get a notice, there we go. Have to get that situated. How are you guys? It is Thursday. It's beautiful here in Michigan today. It was glorious breeze. I got to sit out on my deck for lunch. Hi, Teresa. Welcome. It was nice. Hi, Jean and Nasa. Hello. You can't hear me. I have everything turned up. Anybody else having trouble hearing me? Okay. Well, we have a couple more weeks left in August, and celebrations going on right now. And if you don't know what that is, let me just back up and say, okay, good. Some other people are saying they can hear me okay. My name is Barb Ryder. I'm an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator here in Ypsilanti, Michigan. And I love coming and sharing tips and tricks with you every week. Let's see. Oh, hi, Jean. Thank you for sharing. And Deborah, I'm writing names down, so if you see me looking down, that's the best way for me to do it at this point. Someday, I know that I will be so thankful that there's too many I can't write down. So for now, I'm just thankful you guys are here. You are sharing, because I will be honest with you, that is what really helps my business, is you sharing. If you like what you see and you like the techniques that I share, the style that I have, I would love for you to share with friends to see if they like the same kind of thing. So that would be awesome. Let me see here, and oh my goodness, you guys are coming on here. Welcome, everybody. I am just writing as fast as I can. Hi, Jane and Pam and June. I see came on. Deborah. Let's see. I got Deborah here, and all right, awesome. My Indiana. You know what? I'm signed up for on stage, and I'm coming to Indianapolis. There's a few of my team members that are coming with me. I'm excited about that. All right. Oh my goodness. And we only have like a week or two left of fun summer things, like my grandkids, because they all have to go back to school this year in Michigan, which I know some of the southern states already go back early before Labor Day. But this year, they might have done it last year too. I'm not sure. But anyway, they go back to school the last week in August. And so, how many of others are, getting ready for school? Whether it's college, maybe not you, but maybe some family, right? Hi, Bobby. Thank you for sharing. Oh my goodness. Okay. Well, I've got, let's see. I've got at least 3 projects for you. I was just looking over at my my table here. I've got 3 projects for you. And I hope that you'll see something today that will inspire you to take and create something yourself. I like to share tips and tricks, and if it's something new that you've never heard before, let me know. Give us a shout out. Let everybody know that this is something new that you haven't seen before. All right, I'm going to set up my phone so I can see the comments as they're coming in. So I keep looking down. Sorry about that. All right, let's go ahead and turn the camera down, and I'll share just a couple more things, and we are going to start stamping. Okay, I want to make sure that everyone is aware that we still have a few more weeks till the end of August to get those free products. So for every $50 that you purchase in product, you can choose a $50 item. that is on the celebration catalog, and I think I tried to find one here the other day, and it must have slipped back where I can't reach it. Anyway, there are still some great items. The hippo and hippo dies, the nature's the nature oh my goodness, designer paper that I love, and then the gold stripe and dots. Now, I did a video featuring that paper with the Sketches stamp set that is also one of the free products in the celebration catalog. So jump back and look at all the videos that I've done and check back on those and see how I use that paper. But anyway, it's awesome. So more items are here. These are good until August 31st. And today, I'm going to share some things, the dots and spots die. Now that is, I'm going to bring it up here closer, but anyway, if you purchase $100 in product, that is something you can choose for free. So there's that. And so I'm going to show a little bit of that tonight. Also, I will tell you that these aspen tree dies, they're also a $100 item. Now this does come in a bundle. If you go to the mini catalog, right here, there is an amazing bundle that I'll be doing a class on. I don't have the details yet. Hi, Lynn. But let me share really quick. I'm going to give you a sneak peek. So if you want to do this class with me, keep that on your radar, okay? Keep it on your radar because you will need the stamps and the dies, okay? All right, so I'm going to give you a real quick peek at this is using those aspen dies and the stamp set with it, okay? There's one card. Second. Third. So beautiful. I love it. Birds, I love. And there you go. Okay? So, there's a sneak peek of a class that it's going to be coming up. I'll be putting that. I also added a class on my website. And let me see here. Get what I need. I don't have I have the details there. Hi, Shar. Thanks for sharing. Thank you, Sue. Hi, Carol. Okay, so I just posted that I have a class coming up, and it's going to be featuring the season of Chic. I'm too close. I can't get my book all the way up here to show you. But it's page 99 in the main catalog, in the annual catalog. And it's going to be featuring that bundle. This class, the registration deadline is August 25th. You'll see all the details when you click on the link that takes you to my calendar of my website. But anyway, you're going to get a variety of product in this kit, all right? And here is a couple of the products of the gems, the 21, 23 in color opal rounds. You'll get some of the brushed metallic. Now, possibly not a whole package. I haven't got the exact figure put together, but these are things you're going to get. You're also going to get a variety of ribbons. You're going to get designer paper and some specialty paper. It's going to be a beautiful class, and you don't want to miss out on that. I will take a little snippet and upload this, but here are these cards. So here is 1, 2, 3, 4. Those are the 4 cards, okay? So, that is quick stuff for you there. Sneak peeks. So what are we going to do today? I have a few little things that we're going to work on. So we are going to feature, we're going to use the stamp set, the Season of Chic, and then let me share these, the dies. If you don't have this set, you guys, oh my goodness, it is all occasion. I love the all occasion type of stamps because you have great sentiments, and then you have images for all seasons. And that designer paper, oh my goodness, is so glorious. So those are the dies. We're not going to use the dies in tonight's project, but I did want to show those to you. We are going to be using the leaf label and amber gems. We're going to be using those. And I had mentioned that we were going to be using the dots and spots die. Okay. Now this is larger than what a card front would be, which is good because you just, for one of the techniques that I'm going to share here, but anyway, you just get a big space. That way if you want to do one and then cut it in half to use, there's all kinds of great reasons that we have larger dies than what we normally have for our regular card front, you know? Okay, so I have pre-cut, and this is the pearlized paper. You can see the shimmer there. But this is the pearlized paper, and I have something in my mind, but I didn't have time to come up with the project for tonight. But I'll come up with the project and I'll post it on the page. And so you guys will watch for those uploads. So make sure that you're following and you've clicked the bell so that you'll, notifications, that you're getting all the notifications for the Stamp with Barb Writer. But we're going to be using this. Okay? All right. Let's see here. Let me grab all my goodies. We're going to do some blending. We're going to use the blending brushes. And let me just see which is the best way for me to maneuver in how to show you everything. Okay, so what we're going to do is I have a piece of soft suede, and this is 5.5 by 8.5, folded in half or scored at 4 1/4. I have Cajun Craze, which is going to be mounted here, and I'm just going to go ahead and do that. This is 4 by 5 1/4. Okay, so this is just going to go on the front of the card. I'm just going to get a little bit of spacing all around to frame this in, if I can get myself straight there, which I'm not. Okay, there we go. If you're just joining, let me know. I'm so happy that you decided to stop by. And then here are some parts and pieces. We're also going to be using these fun textural elements, and this is what they are. And you can color them with blends, and we're going to do that. Okay. Hi, Elaine. Thanks for sharing. Welcome, everyone. All right, so let's talk about how we're going to use this. I'm going to put these guys over here. We're going to be using the white, and let me grab my paper here. North Carolina. So nice to have you guys joining me from all over the place. I love it. Okay, let's do this. Get myself together here. So, what can you do with this die? We're going to use this die cut. So I'm going to use this on a card in the front. But look at, you can use your blending brush and color the back side or just white, basic white. I'm going to use this though with my blending brushes, and we're going to be sponging onto this piece of white right here. Okay, so I'm going to lay this down, and it's a little bit bigger than my white. Now you could take some washi tape and hold it down if you want to, but I think I'm just going to hold it with my fingers. I've got 3 different color of my blending brushes that we're going to use. And then here are the 3 colors. We're going to make a fall card. Shaded Spruce, Cajun Craze, and Crushed Curry. So those are the colors we're going to use. And let's start out with the Crushed Curry, since it's the lightest color. Make sure I'm up here so you can see what I'm doing. I'm just looking to make sure I'm in the camera for you. Okay. All right. So I am just going to place this over top of the white paper underneath, and I'm just going to take my brush and just rub it to get some ink, and then I'm going to start coloring over the dots. Okay. My camera is connected to my desk, and so You might bounce a little bit. Okay, let me make sure I'm not moving. That's the tricky part. Now, listen, Stamparatus would be awesome to use your, thanks for sharing, Lynn, use your magnets to hold this in place if that's something that you'd like to do. Okay, so I'm just going to try to get this color around. And let's see here. Let's just go kind of right in here. Get that yellow going. Okay, so there's some yellow, crushed curry. And next, let's go to the Cajun Craze. Let me write Lynn's name down before I forget. All right. Okay. Here we go. Crushed curry. Here we go. Let's get that. So make sure my dots are still kind of pretty close to the same space. Not shifted around too much. Get some Cajun Craze. Hi, Bonnie. Welcome. Thanks for joining. So we're just showing a way that we can use this dots in, I already forgot the name of it, dots and spots, die that is one of the free items that they've added during celebration to give you just some extra. So I am just adding some color in here, and it's going to look, I don't want it super dark, but just lightly going over those holes, trying to hold it in place. Okay, I think that's all I want for the Cajun Craze at the moment. Well, while I have the Cajun Craze open, we're going to go ahead and stamp the word thanks. And this is, like I said, it is from the Season of Chic. And let's go ahead and take this thanks. And I'm going to slide this over just a sliver. Okay. I want this in Cajun Craze. Okay. And let's stamp that right here. And we're just going to set that aside for a minute. I just wanted to stamp that while I had the Cajun Craze open. There we are. And then last but not least, we have Shaded Spruce. And we're going to use a little bit of that and put some more dots in here. So, almost done with the dots, and then we'll go on to the next, something else, adding some more kind of texture and what do I want to say, layers without doing layers, if that makes any sense. Okay, let's come up here and get a little bit of green, and you can notice I'm not getting heavy duty on the color. I don't want it super dark. Just trying to hold my dots in place. Okay. All right, I think that's good. So let me bring this up and show it. Now see that? So basically I have a multicolor fall kind of color thing. You use Cajun Craze a lot, Char. Yeah, it's a good color. I like to use it for masculine cards too. Cajun Craze is a good one. But see, if I use the pearlized paper, so now I still have this. I'm going to come up with something and I'm to create with this. But I wanted to use the back side. But look how cool that is. I could even use that. So there is another way to use your dots and spots, I think is what it's called. It's right here, Barb. I don't know why you're not looking. It's called dots and spots, so I'm correct. Okay. All right, so we are going to leave the Shaded Spruce out because we're going to take the leaves. Well, let's see. This leaf is kind of an outline, and let's see, which way do I want this? I think we'll go this way. All right. I'm going to ink this up. This is the polymer where you can see right through it. Hi, Jan. Good to have you. Hey, we should get together in Indianapolis. I'm coming for the on stage, Jan, since you are from Indianapolis. All right, so let's take this. I'm going to come right up here, and I'm going to stamp this kind of like right here. All right. Now, I'm going to take this, what's left on this brush, and I'm just going to kind of go over this leaf to kind of highlight that. Let me bring that up and show you. See there? Kind of makes it pop right off of the page. Cool. Very cool. Okay, so there's that. And let me see. I'm going to clean this off. And I'm going to use this again in a different color. I think I'm going to do, I think I'm going to do Cajun Craze in this one. And ink this up again. Okay. Let's see, which way should I do this? Let's go this way. Let's do that. You see that one's not quite as dark as that one, but that's okay. We're going to do that, and now I'm going to go ahead with my blending brush again, and we're just going to go right over top the same color, making that kind of pop right off the page there. Okay? It's looking good. All right, so now let's go with this crushed curry. I'm done with this guy. We fold him up. All right, crushed curry, and we're going to do the solid leaf. Now this is from the Season of Chic stamp set. And let's go ahead and pop this one right here. Give it a different look. Okay, that's what we have. Now I think I want to take a little bit more of this crushed curry, and I'm just going to lightly kind of fill in this white a little more. Okay, there we go. And then, yeah, I'm not sure if I'm going to do this or not. Okay, done with these. All right, now, remember I said we could color these little elements here? I've got my dark crumb cake, and it's over here. So let's take this and just go ahead, and I'm going to color these little berries, I guess, but I want it to be look kind of like fall. I don't want it to look like Christmas, so that's why I wanted to go with the Cajun Craze. And then, you know what, let me grab, how about I grab I have shaded spruce here. Yep, dark shaded spruce. So let's see, let's just see what that looks like. Oh, that looks good. Okay, we're gonna kind of do this as green. But this is awesome. Using your blends, you can color right on this wood. Did you know that? There you go. Okay, now one more thing. I am going to go ahead and let's see. I have my blends right by me. Now this is one of the tones, and this one is S100. And I'm just going to kind of see if I can make a little, you know how berries will have like a dot on the top or something? So that's what I'm doing. I'm just going to kind of make this little mark on the top there. There we go. Okay, that's done. And then we have these leaves. They come, where's my little package? Right here. The leaf label in amber gems. And so this one has the little circle still in it, and I want it to stay. So we're going to be using that. So let's see how we're going to place this on here. Let's see how we want to do this. Just to give this some texture here. Maybe this needs to come like this. No, maybe it needs to go here. No, there we go. All just different moving things around to see how I'd like to do this. Now, one more thing I want to show you, if I can, what did I do with it here? Oh, here we go. This ribbon is amazing. It's woven ribbon, and it is like it's natural, and it's just super flimsy, like soft to work with and stuff. Hi, Cheryl from Nebraska. Welcome. And we're going to use this, and you know, you can color this with your blends. I took the shaded spruce, and can you see the color there? And there's the other side, but I'll show you. I'm just going to take this and rub it on, and it dries very fast. Okay. Gives us a little bit of color on that natural. But I want to give it a kind of a chic-y kind of look, I guess is the right word. So I'm going to see these little pieces. I'm really close here. Yes. So see these pieces? I'm just going to grab like a couple in the middle. And look, it will cause this to kind of pull. See what's happening? Okay, and that's what I want. I want to get some more texture in this card. Okay, here we go. And you don't want to pull it all the way out, because if you do, then it's going to go flat. And I want to keep this texture kind of going in this ribbon. Let me see if I can get couple pieces on this end and pull them this way. Well, there's one. Okay. All right. Anyway, it looks kind of messy, but that's what I want, because I need it to be, I need that there. There we go. I need it more in that middle area there. Okay. All right. So I'm going to put this down and then trim some of it off. Okay, so there's that. I'm just kind of placing it all on here. That's what I like to do, that before I'm ready to just stick everything down. Because if I want to move something, you know, then I have that prerogative. So this little guy is going to go up here to the top. So let me grab my scissors. Whoops, and my dimensionals flew everywhere. So I'm just going to cut this at an angle like that. And this will go here. Now, here's a trick. You can take your blends, and I'm just going to take the side of my blend, and I'm just going to go around this, and this is going to make it look like I have a layer of color behind. Okay, and by the way, this is the most involved card that I'm doing here tonight, so this one takes a little more, you know, time. But look at, can you see how that gives that line around the outside? Just like that. Okay, so that's what I want. I'm looking at this, and it's very stark white. So we can do, you can take your blend, and you can take your bone folder, and you can actually put some speckles on here. Just like that. I'm going to bring it up close so you can see. Can you see how it's got the speckles on there? I'm trying to see if you can see. Anyway, splats. It's kind of very subtle, but it's splats. So I'm going to go ahead and lay this down, and I'm going to try to get some onto here too. Oh my gosh. I tell you this all the time, but this looks so fabulous in person. That picture on the camera, you just can't, it doesn't give it justice. Well, hi, Jeanne, welcome. Okay, we're about ready to put this whole thing together here. So we need those dimensionals that I dropped on the floor. Oh, hang on. Too many things hanging in my little basic stamper basket over here. Thank you, Jeanne, for sharing, my friend. I'm going to write your name down right now. What did I want to say? Okay, so yes, this ribbon, you can see I only have a little bit left. We used this at my team meeting, and so that's all I have left of the whole thing. So I love this ribbon. By the way, got some great swaps to share with you at the end, so don't leave me. Hang out with me, okay? Hi, Julie. Welcome from Utah. You got a couple hours ahead or earlier than us, right? Okay, so here's my little guy. I am going to go ahead and try kind of cut off some of the scraggles here with that. And to me, the best way you could do, you could use your tear tape to put this down. You could use mini glue dots, but I need some dimensionals first. I am going to use mini glue dots and my pick tool. I'm going to use mini glue dots to put this down. Hi, Abby. Welcome. You like the ribbon for fall cards? I love this ribbon, and it colors so nice with the blends, with the blending brushes, I'm sorry. And the blends too. The blends will, you could do it with the blends. I haven't done that. It's too heavy of a color for me to use the blends. Let me show you on the back side. I did try to see what the red looked like, but I liked the, I didn't want red for our fall card. So I'm going to take one of my little mini glue dots there, and I need one more. Thank you for sharing. I appreciate that. And I'm going to put one of the mini glue dots on the top here. Yeah, there we go. Okay, so I've got my sticky, and that's kind of going to go, like I said, it's going to kind of go right in here, right there. Okay, now we need dimensionals on the back of this. Now I want to tell you, if you don't have these, I don't know if you can tell, but one side is a smoother side and one side is more of a matte side. So when you're stamping on this, if you stamp on the matte side, it dries faster. If you stamp on the glossier side, the smoother side, it could smear very easily. So just be aware of that when you're going to be using the stamping on the leaves. I'm just writing Abby's name down really quick. I sure appreciate you guys being here and taking the time with me tonight. Hopefully you'll learn something that you enjoy and you want to use it and create yourself. All right, dimensionals. We need some dimensionals for our sentiment. And there we go. So the sentiment is going to go up here to the top. Okay, kind of like right here. And again, you don't have to, I just thought it was fun to show you how to do these dots, and it really pulled in some of the fall coloring. So that's why I wanted to show you to use the negative of your dots and spots. Okay, I'm going to put this dimensional over this little dot that's a hole that's in the top so my little piece doesn't fall out. I know, but I guess they must have had something else in mind when they created these leaves. Jeanne says she was surprised that there was a hole in the top. But yeah, I just left that one in there. Okay, so this little guy is going to come down, and let's see, how do we want to do this? Maybe like that. Whoops, I got to get it over. There we go. Because I've got those three dimensionals there. So there's that. So let's go ahead. I just want this kind of across here as an added piece. So I'm going to do this again. Instead of putting it on my ribbon, I'm going to just go ahead and take a couple of these mini glue dots. And let's see, let's put one right there. See how I can get this to kind of go down here onto here. I just think this is such a, just gives it some fun texture using this ribbon here. Is it supposed to be a tag? Jean, yeah, I'm thinking so, because they put this hole in them and the hole will pop out so that you can string it through there. But yeah, okay, so there's my card so far. All right, just giving it a fun kind of look. So let's go ahead and place this onto the card front. And then I'm thinking those gems might be really nice on here. Thank you for the hearts and stuff, you guys. That helps me so much. It makes me feel like it's worth doing these lives to share this fun stuff. But look at how adding these two colors just, kind of just pulls it all in together. Let me grab those gems. I just don't know, but I think they'll go nice because of the crushed curry that's in here. Hi, Marilyn. Welcome. Thanks for sharing. These gems come in the little packet like this. And so let me write down Marilyn shared, so I appreciate that so much. Skorker. I'm writing down your name so when I do the random number generator. Okay, so we can add these gems, and I just think it does need some bling, you know. So let's see, go with my putty end. And these blings, they have two sizes. So instead of three, like some of the rhinestones, you just have two sizes. So let's see here. Let's go ahead and grab one of the big ones and maybe just come down here, a small one right there, and let's just pull in another small one kind of right up here on this piece, and we have our card complete. All right, there you go. Hopefully you can see the splats. It just gives a nice little texture to the whole thing. Hi, Kim. Hi, Donna. Thank you for sharing. It is kind of interesting because of the dots. I mean, you know, whatever your style is, but it definitely is very soft in the background and adding those leaves and the texture. It's great. I love it. Now, if I didn't, you guys, if you watched last week, I kind of did not like one of the cards that I did. So I will tell you if I don't like one of my creations as I'm doing them. Sometimes I I pre-do them, so I have them done, and sometimes I just have it in my head and I just create it, you know. So anyway, I pretty much had this one in my head, but I had done the dots beforehand to try it out. So yeah, it's just different, you know. All right, there is card number 1. Okay, whoops, didn't mean to bump you there if I shook you. Okay, what are we going to do next? We are going to use some in colors. All right, let's grab this guy over here. We're going to grab some in colors and do some fun stuff here. Okay. Let me show you what we got going on. Tonight we're going to be using the TaylorMade Tag dies and Good Feelings. We used this one last week and I used this one here. Tonight we are going to use I'm Just So Happy For You. I love these big sentiments. They're so cool. Thank you, thank you, thank you guys. And these dies, I have not used them a ton. But these are the TaylorMade tags, and you've got all these size tags in here to give you some basic tags all the way down to the small ones. So, and they're good. They're good for these bigger size sentiments. So we're using those, and I've already done the die cutting, so you don't have to watch me do that. We're going to be using the 22, 24 in color matte dots. And then here are our parts and pieces. And I know you guys like the fun folds, and so this is a fun fold. And this is our sweet sorbet, I believe. Yep. And this is 6 3/4 by 5 1/2, and this is scored at 2 and it should only be 2 1/2. Yeah, 2 1/2. Okay, so it's 6 3/4, is that what I said? 6 3/4, scored at 2 1/2. Then we have some of our teacup designer paper. One side is the flowers, and the other side is this pretty petal pink kind of gingham, which is really nice. Here's my tag, and now I did use thick white on this tag because of how we're going to be doing this fold. And then our good old parakeet party, and I have a piece that is 2 1/4 by 5 1/4, and then this piece is 4 by 5 1/4. And let's see what these pieces are. I don't think I told you. Designer paper is 2 by 5 1/4, and it's going to be this side. So this is 3 3/4 by 5 1/4. All right, let's go ahead and put our pieces together. So before we do any stamping, so this is the side I want up. So we're going to put our adhesive on the petal pink side, you use the tailor-made tags a lot. Yeah, they are great. Oops, I almost did the wrong thing. So this is going to go on the parakeet party here. Let me get up in the camera here. And this is just going right to the edge with a little 1/4 inch on the sides, just like that. Well, on either side, rather. Get that there. Okay, so there's that piece. And then this piece is going to go onto our sweet sorbet, pulling all these colors together and just making this a great happy card. Okay, whoops, Barb, it doesn't go to the edge. It is there. If I do it this way, you can see. I want it to be, I need some color of sweet sorbet all the way around. Okay, there we go. This goes, so we've got to cover up the pretty flowers because we're going to use the nice soft gingham, and that's going to go onto the parakeet here. And leaving just that little bit on each side. Oh, Barbara. I don't know, my fingers feel fumbly here. So let's do this, and let's do this, making sure I got this down before I go on to the next thing here. And I'm just, I don't know why I'm struggling here, but I sure am. Okay. All right, well, guess what? We're going to take some scissors because I got a little bit too, I got parakeet party here that I don't want on the edge. So, yeah, I could slide it through the cutter, but it's easy to just cut this little sliver off. Okay, that's what I wanted. Okay, this piece is going to go in the inside of our card. And let's see here. There we go. So we're going to have a little sorbet all the way around on this. Okay, here we go. All right, so isn't it pretty? See that? And it just pulls these the color of the flowers right in there. Okay, but this card's going to go landscape. All right, what's next? We are going to be stamping, and like I said, we're using I'm Just So Happy For You. We're going to be using Parakeet Party, and we're going to be stamping on our tag. So, let's, now this one isn't too bad. It's so that you can go into your pad like this. A lot of times when I have big stamps like this, I like to take my pad to my stamp. All right, so this is a pretty juicy pad, so I don't know, it should be fine. Okay, I'm going to come over to the side here and stamp that. And I don't have the Pierce mat down because I've got the red rubber, and so there we go. I'm Just So Happy For You. And so I've got some sponge, you know, with the red rubber. If you're using polymer, yes, you should always have this, the pad underneath for you. Okay, so there is that. And we're ready to go to the next, put the next thing together. So here is, yeah, I had the wrong card there. So let's get this out of the way before I get my arm in it. Yeah, I haven't used the in colors lately, and I thought, you know what, I need to, you know, I need some in color stuff, so we're going back to the in colors. I love these papers and things. So this is going to go kind of like right here on the front. And so we're going to go ahead and we're going to double up this Parakeet Party. And we're going to do a bow. And just pull in some of this ribbon. And I'm just doubling that up because I'm going to double the bow. So first of all, it's got to go through the tag. So let's get these pieces. And they'll slide through here pretty easy. It does want to fray on the end, so I'm going to fold it over and then shove it through and grab it. There we go. Okay, let's tie this bow. How many of you have all the in colors? Bobby, the name of the stamp set is called Good Feelings. It's a sentiment set. I'll bring it back out here in just a second, and I'll show you. But it's called Good Feelings. Let's take this and pull this kind of tight. There we go. And so it just gives a little bit of fullness of the Parakeet Party, doubling that up. With it being such a thin ribbon, thinner ribbon, just using 2 of them makes it, fill out a little more. I think I do need to just cut cut this down just a little bit, not a ton. There we go. Maybe a little bit more in this one. There we go. All right, get that out of the way. Now, here's the trick, like always, when you're doing a fun fold, you have to pay attention where you're going to glue it down, and you don't want any glue on there, or adhesive, whatever you want to call it, to be down here, because that's where it's going to fold. Now, if you wanted to, you could take this and do it this way. I really kind of liked it at an angle, kind of like a gift tag, I just did. And then I want this up a little bit. There we go. So what I'm going to do is hold it where I want it to be, and then open it up, and then realize I don't want any adhesive here, so I'm just going to put my fingers, so I need adhesive on this angle. Okay, so I'm just going to put adhesive all the way on this side. Okay, so now you see why I wanted to use the thick white. It'll hold up a little better when you've got this, what do I want to say, trying to find my sticky, okay, there it is, on the front of the card that's going to be opened and shut, you know what I mean? Okay, so there's that, right like that. Now, when you have something, if it's not staying where you want it to be, a girl's best friend are the mini glue dots, and take your pick tool. I am going to go ahead and grab one of these mini glue dots and put my bow where I want it to stay, and then I'm going to put a glue dot under here so that I kind of will, kind of just stay up there. Stay where you're supposed to be so it doesn't keep switching on me. That's what I want right there. Okay. And the last thing we're going to do are use some of our matte dots that coordinate with this paper so awesomely. Let's go ahead, and there is your fold. So let's grab one of these little mini guys. That's just going to go there. And then I'm going to take the 2 big ones, if I can grab. Well, one big one, I'm sorry. I want one big one like right here. And then we're going to go back with one of the little ones, and do I have it the right way? Oh, it's almost off of there. And then just kind of, there we go. Wait, it's flipped around on me. There we go. Now it's stuck on my finger. Okay. I love that they're adhesive back, but I just got, there we go. I need you down a little farther. There we are. All right, I think I got it. So, there is kind of the fun fold card. Pretty, right? Just like that. So there's card number 2. I have one more card for you before we go. It's an easier card, and I am going to use another one of the in colors, and that one is going to feature the stamp set I shared. I've shared a few things, Ringed with Nature. This is another set that is wonderful. Thank you guys. Thank you so much. Lots of sentiments, lots of designs and stuff. And I told you I'm going to be having a class on this. And I have plenty of paper, but it's going to feature the designer paper. But I wanted to do this other class first. This one's going to be next. And so this class will feature the Ringed with Nature designer paper that coordinates with it. That's a free item that you can get for $50 right now. Okay, and you'll need this stamp set. So if you're thinking about it, you definitely need this stamp set. You can use the host code and purchase with me. I'll show you that before we leave. I'll go back to the other screen. Okay, so Ring with Nature. That's the stamp set we're using. We are going to be using, actually we're going to use Parakeet Party again, and we're going to use Orchid Oasis. So let me grab the Parakeet. Where did I put it? Parakeet Party. Huh. Where did I put my ink pad? Oh, I put it right up here in the space where it's supposed to be. Okay, so we're going to make like the bookbinding card today. And then here's what we have. All of these parts and pieces. I did use a punch, and I believe I'm going to have to look it up really quick. I'm grabbing my catalog here. Look it up back here in the punches. It's bow. I think it's called B-O-U-G-H. It's the bow punch down at the bottom in the middle. You'll see them when I show you the punches. But I did use that punch, and I've pre-punched these out. So I've got a few of those here. This is from the die set that goes with one of our Christmas sets. I wish I had everything memorized, you guys, but I surely don't. So, where are these dies? These dies I love because they have all these different shapes, and I'll bet you I can't find it. And the stamp set is over on my shelf. I will find it here in a second. If anybody knows where it's at, knows the name of it, feel free to pop in here. It might be with one of the bundles, but it should be in the back here too. Oh my gosh. Okay, well, you know what? Hi, Joanne. Welcome. Let's see if it's in one of the bundles. I'm just looking in the catalog. It was in the holiday catalog last year. It is in here. I know it's current. I know that for positive sure. Anyway, it's got a lot of different dies that will hold sentiments really well. So, okay, so there's that. These are the in color designer papers that come in 6x6. And so this is, like I said, the Orchid Oasis. So this is 1 inch by 4. And then I have 4 squares that are 2x2 in the Orchid and Parakeet Party. Then I have 2 pieces of white, basic white, and these are 4 1/4 by 4 1/4. Okay, so there's 2. One's for the inside, one's for the front. So let's just go ahead and put this right on the inside before that way I have it out of the way. And what I've done is this is 4 1/4 by 11, and then I have scored it. It's always harder for me to do it this way. I have scored it at 4 1/2. So you're going to score it at 4 1/2 and then 5 1/2. Then it folds over. We're actually going to close this off and make this the book binding. And I need to write Joanne down really quick. I saw that she shared. Hi Flo, welcome. Seasonal Christmas. You saved my life, Lynn. Thank you. All right, let's make sure that this is nice and sealed, because I don't want this piece to come up. We want that to stay flat. Okay, so here the card will open like this. All right, this piece is going to go on to this little section on the side, and it'll fit beautifully right there, 1 inch, but there's a little space at the top and the bottom. I guess I didn't realize that, but that's okay. No worries. Okay, so there's that. And then this piece, we're going to take the Parakeet Party, and there'll be just a sliver of, oh wait, wrong, there. I guess and this has to go here. This has to go here. Okay, so let me see. I have a little bit on the edge, and just like that. Okay. Remember I said I like to put things together before I start sticking them down, so I have it the right way. So there we go. This is all, there's going to be just a little bit of white on the outside edge, if that makes any sense. Okay? All right, let's put this down. And I would like the little flowers showing. I like the dots and I like the flowers. So that's what we're having, going to show on the edges here. Or that's the side we have showing. The label die, yeah, these dies are, there's a lot of different shapes in there that work really well with the sentiments, just lots of sentiments. Okay, yeah, and wouldn't you know that, silly me, we're going to go right to the edge here and leave the center. We're going to leave a little bit of white in the center. Okay, here we go. The key on this one is making sure that you're straight on the sides when you put this down. Okay, so let's make sure that we've got a little bit on the sides here, and we're gonna touch the center on this one. Okay, just like that. I feel like I'm just being so tedious here. But this one is the easiest card whoops, grabbed it too quick. There we go. Okay, so it's okay if it's not perfect in the center, and that's because we're going to have our die in the center here. Okay, all right, so I have a little sliver on the edge, and like I said, just going to take my snips and cut that sliver off. Okay, just like that. All right, these colors are really pretty together, you guys. Hi Marilyn, welcome. All right, so like I said, parakeet party, we've done these. We're going to stamp on this. So let's move this over here. I don't need that. Okay, we're going to start out, and we are going to stamp, if I can get this up here, we are going to stamp Thinking of You, and I'm going to be stamping that in the parakeet. So, Thinking of You, and that is just going to go up here as high as I can get it, just like that. And then we're going to take the blue, well, it's kind of purple blue, it's the orchid, and we're going to take the flowers, these three little flowers that are in the Ringed with Nature set, and those are going to kind of go, let's see here, kind of like that. All right, and then I'm going to go back to the parakeet. I don't know. This is pretty dark. I should have stamped off. And then this is the piece that has the three little dots in the center. And then you can take this and line this right up with your flowers that you stamped. And then that's going to go right in the center, just like that. Okay. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to come back in with the blue and the flowers. I'm going to stamp off, and then maybe I will, let's do this. Let's just do a couple like that, that's a little bit lighter, and then I'm going to come back. Nope, let's do that. And then I'm just going to put a darker one right there so that we kind of pull that together. How's that? I told you sometimes I just do my thing, you know, as I'm doing it. That's what I did here. Okay, hi Tanya, welcome. You'll have to watch the replay. That's okay. That's why I do the replays, so that you guys can go back and watch them anytime. I'm thankful that we can do that. All right. That's what I got. Here we are. Thinking of You. And we've got a little bit of the light color in there too. So let's close this up. And I guess we could stamp the flower on the inside. Why not? We're just at 8 o'clock. And now I know I had a piece of white here to go on the inside, didn't I? Yes, I did. Where it went, I don't know. I thought that I put it on the inside. Oh, okay. The joys of working at your desk. I mean, there's nothing here but my, oh, it slid. Okay, so when I wrote the next name, oh gosh. There's always a funny that happens, you guys. There's always something funny that happens. So, this stamp set, Julie, is the Ringed with Nature. This one right here. Okay? So, yeah, here is the names, as you guys are saying you share. But remember, I put the sticky on here. I just never put it inside the card. Okay. Yeah. Oh, boy. All right, so let's just get this in here right now. Do I have it the right way? Yes. Okay. There we go. Goodness gracious. All right. There we are. Here is what we're going to do. We're going to go ahead and we're going to stamp the flower on the inside. So let's do the green. And we'll just kind of do it right there. And then let's do the orchid with the 3 pretty flowers to have it all coordinate. And I do think it's easier to stamp your flowers first because I can't really see where these little green spots are. Let's hope I got them pretty good. Oh, I did. Yay! All right. There's our inside. Okay. Whew. Let's put this down. This is going to go on the front. Now you could, if you wanted to add some ribbon on here, I just thought that we had enough of everything. It's going to be just dandy with all of this. Do I have this the right way? Yeah. Okay. Okay. Pretty, pretty. I mean, it really is pretty colors in person, you guys. Okay. Here is what, this is going to be our focal point here. And we have these guys punched out. And we're going to do them the opposite of the orchid. So, let's take this one. So here's what we're going to do. Let's put a little bit of adhesive here and here. And let's lay this down. And, well, no, I got sticky on there, so I don't want to do that. Oh, Barb, you did the wrong thing. Okay, so let's do this. Oh my gosh. Okay. So apparently when you're embarrassed, you have hot flashes because that's how I feel. Charming sentiment. What are you talking about, Marilyn? The sentiment that I have is from nature's, it's from the Ringed with Nature. You got page 38, charming sentiment. What's that for? Or what you're thinking, you know, what you're talking about on that. Okay, I don't have enough sticky there. All right, so let me grab my silicone mat here. It's underneath me. And let's do this, Barbara. Okay, so let's come up here a little bit. I'm going to pop this up with dimensionals. That's why I was trying to save all of the crazy. Okay, so there's what we want. We want that. So then we're going to come down on the opposite side over here. And let's see, I need some adhesive down on this part, I think. There we go. Maybe you're talking with someone, maybe you're answering a question. Did I miss a question? Anyway, alrighty, let's do this. I just want to make sure it's coming down into the right area. There we go. Just like that. We're going to take this little guy and add that one. Just kind of the opposites of what we got going on here, just like that. It's still sticking out a little too far for me. There we are. All right, so now let's get some dimensionals and pop this up. And we have a finished card. Okay, so whoops. Get the, goodness gracious me. Oh, life. Okay, so there's that. Okay. Here and here and let's get one here, and I need one in the middle, so we don't want any saggy sentiments. No saggy sentiments. All right, let's put this on the front of our card, and then we're almost done, but not quite. Okay, so this is really pretty together. Here we are. Let's bring that up. Doo-doo-doo. All right, so there is the front of our card. And this guy is still just a little too far out. There we go. All right. Now, we're going to add some bling because it just needs some bling. So, what should we use on this one? Let's see here. Thank you. Thank you, guys. All right, so we have my whole little case here with all these fun things. Let's use, I want it to be blingy. Maybe the gold butterflies? I don't know. How about, well, that doesn't work. We could use the dots again. We could use those. Does any of these? These are so sparkly. They look really pretty. I don't think that's what I want. And when all else fails, you can always use your basic rhinestones, right? So, let's see. I think we're going to use these because they kind of just take on the color that they are. But I thought I had an open package in here. Let me find it. That has a few pieces. Well, I don't know where it's at, but we're going to use this one. Okay. All the cards are awesome. Thank you. Thank you. I sure appreciate that. All right, we're going to get to these blings here, if I can get them out of the package. There we go. All right. I just never thought really a lot about these colors together until I started doing some of the with the colors, and then I realized, oh, it is kind of nice. So let's take the big bling. We got a big bling over here on the side, and I do want something over here. So I think I'm gonna go ahead and let's just put some big ones here because we just need something else. I don't know. All right, let's go there. All right, and then we have mediums on this one. This one has 3 sizes, which is awesome. So let's do that. And I think what we'll do is go ahead and maybe we'll just put a couple up the side here just because it needs something extra. And then how about that? Why not? Why not bling it up, you know? All right, so we need one more over here. Let's take a medium one. I'm looking at your, you have the best demos. Jean, you are so kind. That is just the sweetest for you to say that. I appreciate that so much. It makes me feel special. It keeps cutting out, Marilyn. I'm so sorry. I don't know what's happening. The 6x6 in-color designer patterns are so nice this year. Yes, I'm with you, Nancy. All right, so let's bring this up close. Now, see, I've got the little bit of, you can't really see it, but there's your bling. So in person, it's really pretty. I guess you could take some white ribbon and you could, you know, put some ribbon here if you wanted to, or some, you know what would look good is the white baker's twine. You know, you could do some of that there to bring in some of that white. Actually, why not? We are just going for it. Okay? So let's take the white. It's only 8:10. You guys have anything else better to do? I love spending time with you. All right, so we're going to take this and we're going to double it again because it is thin and I want it to, you know, show up nicely. All right. If, before we finish up here, if you are not already a demonstrator, or if you don't have a demonstrator, I would love for you to choose your product with me. If there's something that you saw tonight that you would like to purchase and you need help with the numbers or anything of that nature, I'm here to help. You just need to reach out and let me know. I'm happy to help however I can. I'm going to go ahead and actually I'm going to take my little bow here and put it on the mini glue dot. And I just think that's what we needed right here, y'all. Okay, we just need that little extra white over there. Sometimes you just have to keep looking at it till you find how it's supposed to be. All right, how do you like that? I like it with the bow. You guys like it with the bow? 710 in Iowa. All right, we like learning from you. Thank you, Shar. Well, I hope that you guys enjoy the things that I do share and that you use them in your own business. You're always welcome to copy everything I make. You don't even have to say, oh, this was from Barb Ryder. I'm here to share, and you can do what you want to do with it. But there's our flowers. That one's all done. And yeah, so let's bring the 3 cards back so you can see what we did. If you're joining us late, you can do the replay and see the awesome cards that we did and the techniques and the fun stuff. So there is card number 2, card 3, card 2. And then this one is just a little different, and that's card number 1. What do you think? I like them. I think that they're a little different. You know, I kind of have a certain style, but they're a little different. I need to get a little out of my comfort zone sometimes. But there's the 3 cards. Now, I have to find here it is. I got it right here. So we can do our number generator and see who the winners are. The winners for tonight will be receiving these super cute little peekaboo treat bags. So it's just in time for fall treats, for going back to school treats, Halloween, whatever. But these little treat bags, they have the topper that seals. It seals. I'm going to show you these, if I can get it open. But yeah, it seals like the Ziploc seal right there. You've got a little peekaboo, and they're perfect. So you can do a little tag on them, and they're awesome. But there are craft and there's white. So I'm going to do 2 drawings here. And so when I do this, I have to go off of my live that I'm looking at here and go to my number generator. And let's find that. Go here. There we are. And we have, let's see, how many do we have here tonight? Where's my bookmarks? We have 13 that shared tonight. And there's where my sticky was all over the back here. So I have 13 and random number generator. And let's go change this to 13. And we're just going to hit start. And it's going to just start going through all the numbers. And let's see who the first winner is. Stop. Number 12, Marilyn Skorker. Now, I don't know if you won already previously, Marilyn. I think you might have, and I might have your address. But if not, can you make sure to private message me your address? That'd be awesome. Okay, so there's that. Number 1, and let me write that down before I get myself in a tizzy here. There we go. All right, so let's hit start again and see who our second winner is. And I can't see the comments right now because, like I said, I have to do this and I can't see comments. And stop. 13. And Joanne Floodman, you are number 13. So you guys are the winners, and I will be sending those along with a little card. You'll be getting those from me when I go to, there we go. I'm back on my little page. When I get to the post office. All right. I'm just looking at the comments. All right, so congratulations, ladies. Thank you all for being here. I hope that you enjoyed. one last thing, if you have a couple minutes, I have some swaps to share with you. I told you I would share. If you can hang out, I've got some swaps to share. We had our team meeting. Let's see here. I also have Happy Mail that I don't think I had showed. Wishing you a warm and beachy kind of day. Oh man, how many days have I needed this? I've sure needed this. And so this card is from Miss Sue. Thank you so much. Oh, she even stamped on the inside. Wonderful. All right. Pretty. Love it. Oh, look. And she's got the little pebbles down here. I love it. Here is the little gnome card. I haven't played with mine yet. So this is super cute. And this is a fun fold. Isn't this great? I don't think I showed you guys this, but yeah, I love it. Thank you, Sue. Beautiful. And because I haven't shared in a few weeks, I have two. So those, the Happy Mail. So our theme this month with our team was masculine cards. So if you need some masculine ideas, here you go. You got, holy smokes. Now I am really not, I was very nervous. Okay, let me just tell you something. I had a special guest at our team meeting by Zoom, and so Shannon West was at our team meeting, and so I was a little nervous, and so I can't remember exactly who did what. Some of them I remember. So anyway, but these are from our team members, and so here is one of the cards. This one I do know, Nancy did this one. And then this one was Lynn's. But great masculine cards. Here's that Nature's paper that goes with that stamp set that's a celebration. And this is Taryn. This card is from Brenda, using the Whimsy Stitch dies. I didn't seem nervous. I was. I really was, Nancy. Here we go. And again, I can't remember exactly who this one is from, but I love them all, you guys. I really did. Here's one that's a little creative. This is from Sue. This is the alphabet punch as the lampshade, and she used some of the gold and just did a couple strips for the lamp. And then our oval punch with the, she ran it through the die here. Can you see the texture there? As the rug. And then this is from the Hostess set, one of the Hostess set. The timber folder, which is also one of the free products that you can get, extra celebration that they added, the timber folder. She ran it through with ink, and then the little tag on the wall. So cute, Miss Sue. This is another Sue on my team. Grassy Grove, and I am not sure who did this one. I'm so sorry. This one is from Donna. And this is a fun fold. This is so bright and just, I mean, like, it glows almost with the crushed curry, and she used her blend to go around the background of the lantern. But this is one of those fun folds where it stands up like this. See that? Yep, like that. Cool. Here is a bookbinding card. Very awesome. And then this one is from Yvonne, the little birdies. I can't think of the name of the stamp set, but yeah. So here you go. Lots of swaps, and I'm so thankful for all my team members. They always do an amazing job, and I love doing swaps with them. And I am going to go ahead and turn this camera back up so I can say goodbye. Don't forget to use the host code here, still for August. If you are purchasing with me, if you need help with anything, please let me know. I'm always here to help. And then I guess that's it for tonight. Thanks for hanging out a little extra time. I will see you guys next Thursday, if not before. And make sure to check out all my classes and things at my website, which is also right there. Okay. Have a wonderful evening, and thank you so much for taking the time to spend with me. Bye-bye.